Saint Joseph was a great missionary. From Goa, he went to Sri Lanka. And he did a lot of work at the grassroots level. He is known for working with simple people, renewing their faith. And this is what we do still today at the St. Joseph Vaz Spiritual Renewal Center.
Today we are here at Old Goa at St. Joseph's Renewal Center, and we have the Cruzus Milagres Church in the background. This Old Goa is a place of three hills, and one of the hills that we are right now in is the Mount de Boa Vista, from where we get a good view of Old Goa and the islands beyond. In this place, the miracle of the cross occurred in 1619, in February 1619. There were some shepherds who planted a cross here, and it had fallen. Later, the parish priest of this place came and made it proper, and on the following day Jesus was seen on this cross, and this cross was a little bit more in length. Today this cross is there in the Say Cathedral. This place is also associated with Saint Joseph Vaz. After being ordained a priest in around the year of 1685, he joined a small group of priests who are known as Oratorians, and they stayed here. They were around 3 or 4 priests, and Father Jeremias was their head. Later, Saint Joseph Vaz was made their superior. This was around September 1685 or so. After that, Saint Joseph Vaz went to Sri Lanka. The room of which Saint Joseph Vaz used is still there here in this place.
Joseph Vaz was ordained a priest in the year 1676 by Dom Antonio Brandão, the newly appointed bishop there. The Indian priests were considered inconstant in their vocation, and therefore they were not admitted into their ranks. Joseph Vaz, after his ordination, was not given any benefits in Old Goa, and therefore he requested the ecclesiastical authorities to give him permission to preach and to hear confessions. Joseph Vaz from this place went to Sankwar, opened a Latin school for the aspirants for priesthood and also for the local youth in Sankwar. He practiced his ministry from the year 1676 to 1681 in Goa, and then he left for Canada. Canada, as a priest, he worked for 4 years, and then he returned to Goa to fulfill his dream of going to Sri Lanka. And he was hunting for a religious community where he could join and carry out his mission, his hidden dream. There he found Pascual da Costa Jeremias, along with 2 other members in this community called Milagristas, at the very place we are standing here. Joseph Vaz's coming to this place was a blessing for Milagristas, because their number was dwindling and the order was almost on the verge of dissolution. Joseph Vaz came and revived this religious order which had taken the name of the Oratorians. Pascual da Costa found Saint Joseph Vaz as a holy man, and therefore he requested him to take over the religious community as the superior of the community. Joseph Vaz was welcomed by the Milagristas community and chosen to be its superior. They discerned with the community and Joseph Vaz with his superiors direction whether to start a new congregation or to adopt the already existing rules and statutes of religious order. And after much discernment, they found it best that they should follow the statutes of the oratory of Saint Philip Neri. His arrival to the community meant survival, new life, and new members to the community. This enabled them to engage in the missionary work around Goa. In this sense, he can be considered the definite founder of the Oratorians in India. Thus, the Oratory of the Holy Cross of Miracles of Goa became the first religious congregation of clerics ever founded in India. Joseph Vaz also initiated charitable works. The beggars used to come here at fixed hours and they used to listen to this saint. They used to listen to his instructions, to his catechism, and at the end of the catechism, they would be given personally attention and also some grains and other items. To train the community brethren to preach missions, Joseph Vaz would take them to the neighboring villages one by one, and he would expose them to experience preaching missions. Those who remained in the cloister, they would render their service to the penitents, and also they would assist the parish clergy in administering the sacraments and in the preaching ministry.
Joseph Vaz was well known for his holiness. He was chosen even by the Portuguese governor to be his confessor. The European religious orders were considering indigenous candidates as inconstant in their vocation. It was in this situation that Father Pascual da Costa Jeremias, along with him two other priests and a subdeacon, came together as a community at the chapel at Bati dedicated to Saint John of the Desert. But because of the torrential rains, the chapel was destroyed. The priest deserted Pascual da Jeremias. Providentially, he was accompanied by two new members, a priest and a lay person. The ecclesiastical authorities gave the permission to Pascual da Costa Jeremias to occupy the present place which we see, the ruins next to the Holy Cross of Miracles.
Saint Joseph Vaz Spiritual Renewal Center conducts renewal programs for different types of groups. We conduct renewal programs for school students. We conduct renewal programs for catechists. That is what also Saint Joseph Vaz would do. He worked with catechists. In Goa, we have so many catechists carrying on the wonderful mission of Christ. The work of renewal of the catechists, ongoing formation of the catechists, is one of the mission also of the St. Joseph Vaz Renewal Center. We also conduct programs for teachers There are so many schools in Goa, so many teachers carrying on the mission of Christ. Teachers also come to this place for a moment of silence, for a moment of prayer, moment of reflection. This is how we carry on the mission of Saint Joseph Vaz. A lot of youngsters come here from parishes. We have parish youth groups. We have confirmation students, the teenagers who prepare themselves to receive confirmation. They also come to this place. They spend a night or 2 nights, sometimes 3 nights. This is the wonderful work that we do at this Renewal Center, keeping alive the memory of Saint Joseph Vaz.
Sukli por